With you, boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Yeah. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general. I love all of my niggas, that shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping, man, hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapping together. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Wrong with you, boy?
One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, so we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team are all-stars. I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm doing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get through the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UPK. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Talk to me. Played the horn of Lord and served other gods. Remember the days of old, we the lost tribes. They don't believe the Bible, they say a white man wrote it, but still celebrate them holidays from white men, don't they? Like Christmas and Thanksgiving appetites. I don't even see my closest family half the time. Going out ain't an option, I won't compromise. I got integrity and more heart than Valentine. I retweeted a book they sell on Amazon, owned by the same folks that told them to apologize. Remember slaves couldn't read, wasn't allowed, so it's meaning when I tell you I'm black and I'm proud. Murdered us with the sword, that's how we learned religion. Community standards violate my First Amendment. Discontinue from our heritage under these bastards. Life a bitch, they make up lies and give you public lashes. I understand they confused by who the devil is. Why my people get so mad when I tell them this? Valley of dry bones, my niggas skeletons. It's hectic out there, hope you checking on your relatives. Brotherhood, that's what my weapon is. And I never let these crackers take it from me. Real talk, you probably never heard this all of your life. Be careful, cause that thing you love, it'll cost you your life. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga.
Yeah.
We build this shit
nigga,
on
I done lost family, I done lost friends. Day one, niggas thought was riding to the end. Still showed up, put in that work. Hide behind a smile while I'm walking with this hearse. Some nights I felt alone, most nights I felt cold. Some nights I drove around, I ain't wanna go home. Nigga, I ain't never been, nah, I ain't never fold. Follow orders like a soldier doing what I'm told. Even when the council wasn't making any sense, I ain't never doubted, I just put it to the test. Days I was fucked up and down to my last cent. Reaching in my pockets, only coming up with lint. I'm talking even on the days that I couldn't pay my rent. I put it down for my brothers, ain't spared no expense. If I ever got bent, caused an offense, please forgive you, brother, Lord, that ain't what I meant. See that brotherhood a weapon, fight against deception. When something taken from you, then it's just a blessing. Shorty really loved me, gave me everything she got. And I'm sorry, baby girl, if I ever broke your heart, man, mistakes that I made, don't know if they'll fade. Moving with a heavy heart, living with the pain. Take away the shame, wash away the stain. Praying to the Lord for the days that I was Cain. Sheesh.
Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood.
We won't let it change us, even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it. They want a fame, they want a clout. That's why they doubt. I got them black, I want a class. And I shut my mouth. This was way before polite, before I came to campsites. I came broken and contrite. I just wanted to live right, clean my soul and give my life. Had to give up all my vice. I got a fog out my head. I was raised from the dead. I put down that weed and I cut off my dreads. For before I could lead, I had to learn to be led. Now I'm a bad motherfucker. Walk around and I straight flex on suckers. No one specific, I'm talking to all of you busters. Straight from the gutter, me and my brother, we done long suffered. Now, running it like a conductor. Hebrew Academy, I'm the instructor. 14 written all on my cover. Men of war like we hopped at a Hummer. Look like you wanted my trooper could cut you. There is one camp, there is not another. One West, UPK. One West, UPK. One West, one West, one West, UPK. One what? UPK. One what? UPK. One what? One what? One what? UPK. Me and all of my Oyes, hold it, shit down, right here, all day. Shalom, wagwan, sa, passe, is we, damn niggas, yatu, sabe, eh. We gon' change the world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it.
All right. Shalom, y'all by Shem, y'all shot by Kathaz with the brothers. Shalom, y'all Shema Thigh by Shem, y'all shots with the sisters. All right. Let's bring it on in, man. All right. Let's bring it on in on this pagan day, man. All right. On this pagan day. All right. I see Sister Zara Khan. Shalom, Yahal Shema Elathan by Shem, y'all shot. Sister Ra, Shalom, Yahal Shema. Yahweh Shema Elathai by Hashem Yahushua. Salakia. Tripping. All right. Across the part, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bakatah. All right. Also, Mataza Ah, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bakatah. Right. You know what I'm saying? Brother there. Sister Tawabath. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Latah Bashim Yahshua. Right. Chubi Yabakar. Shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bakatah. Right. Checking in from North Virginia. Kamal, all right, Shalom Kamal, Suleiman, I think that's checking it out of Portsmouth. All right. Deborah, Shalom Yahal Shema Elathar, Bashim Yahusha. All right. Princess Tazarai, Salaki. Shalom Yahal Shema Elathar, Bashim Yahusha. Officer Yagadar, Shalom Yahal Bashim Yahusha Bakatah. Officer Yagadar. Right? Right? Shalom, shalom. Shalom, Anah, Princess Anah, shalom, Yahweh Shema, the Thah, by Hashem Yahushua. Right? Sister Anah, Trooper Yeshaya. So, brother Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Bakatah, checking in from Rockville, Maryland. That's what it is. Right? That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. We all know, what today is, man, right? We all know what today is. Ain't no big secret, right? This is the day that everybody celebrates. This is the day that everybody think that, this day was meant for equality, right? This is the day that everybody think that, the blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, or the blacks, got over that hump, right? You're right. Martin Luther King Day, ain't no big secret. MLK Day, right? This is that day, right? That day where this man thought that equality was better than division, right? Even though the Most High always been about division. He always been about division. The Bible is called the Holy Bible, right? Holy means separate, right? Right? So he's always been about division. Right? It's all about just using our context clues. It's all about us being able to understand the context, right? All right. So the Most High, how he always been about division. But this guy, Martin Luther King, came along and he thought that, hey, let's make this world a better place. Yellow, red, white, and black. Everyone is precious in Jesus in Jesus' sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world, right? But not true, right? Not true. If I could, if it's possible, if I could show this video, if we can show this video, right? If I could, about this man, Martin Luther King, man. We all know about him, right? We all know about this man, right? Right? But he ended up getting cold feet, man. This brother ended up getting cold feet because he understood something, right? And I'm gonna let this video speak and we're gonna elaborate on it. Salaki. Were we able to hear that? Kana la. I know the video was playing. I want to make sure that we are able to hear that. Drop a 1 in the chat if you was able to hear it. Drop a 2 if you was not able to hear that video. What's going on so far? Okay, the video has no audio. Okay, cool. Cool, no sweat. No sweat. Cool, no sweat. No sweat. We're gonna get it right together. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. No sweat. No sweat. Because we gotta understand, man, right? We gotta understand, the Most High, He works in glorious. I ain't gonna say mysterious ways, man. The Most High, He works in like glorious ways, man. Right? He works in ways that that we're gonna that is really His way or the highway, man. Right? It's His way or the highway, man. Right? And we have to understand. We have to understand, right? That it's His way or the highway. Right? If the Most High says He wants division amongst nations, then that's what He means, right? That's what He mean by that. He wants division amongst most. He don't want the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans integrating, right? He don't want them integrating, right, with other nations. Real quick. Let's see where we at, real quick. What does integrating mean? In the chat, let's warm up real quick. What does the word integrating means? Integrate. I give you some time. What does the word integrate
before He was
right? Most High in Christ. Before we hit that video, what does the word integrate mean? Okay, Princess Tazara. I hope I'm saying Tazara. Y'all Tazara saying coming together. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Right. Who give me that Webster's dictionary? That definition of integrating. Right. Integrating. That was good, Princess Tazara. That was good. Coming together. That was great. That was good. Anyone else? Okay. Princess Anah. All right. Shalom Yahal Shema the Thaba Shem Yahusha. Right. All right. Hadasar, Princess Sister Hadasar. Shalom Yahal Shema the Thaba Shem Yahusha. All right. Young man John Rin. Right. Okay. Shalom Yahaba Shem Yahusha Brakatah, brother. Right. Salakia. We're gonna work out to pronounce that princess name. Salakia. I'm just cutting her name all the way up, and I don't mean it at all. Salakia. That's on me. I'm gonna get it right though. Salakia, sis. But back to it though, right? Because she gave a good answer, right? What does the word integrating mean? All right. Tawabath, right? To combine with another so they can become whole. Like that. Okay. Right? Okay. Cool. Tazarai. I hope I got that right. Also, y'all can doc. All right. Kyle Khan Salaki. All right. Tawabaz means said that integrated means to combine with another so they can become whole. Right? So the whole message, the whole purpose of Martin Luther King marching down from Alabama to DC, leading all these marches in them dress shoes and stuff like that, heels and stuff like that, right? That whole march was to integrate, right? Integrate with our oppressor, right? The so-called white man, right? The devil, right? That's what he wanted to do. He said, you know what? I have a dream that that this would be a better place if we all be equal in one accord, right? Con, right? Indeed, that was better. Con. That's right. So Martin Luther King, he thought that this would be a better place if we was to integrate, right, with our oppressor, man, right? He fought for us to be integrated, like in these schools, right, and for these jobs and stuff like that, right? But all he did, right, was end up having a change of thought. And this video, right, this video is going to expound on some of the
murdered.
last words.
I sit here.
Slack that he had. Come on, Slack, you play it. Slack.
Said to me before he was murdered. Martin said, you know, I sit here deeply concerned that I suspect we're leading our nation on an integration trip that has us integrating into a burning house. Most of the politicians I know of make promises only to walk into the places of power and then deny us. I guess part of the reason I'm here is to really look through the ravages of the Democratic Party and see if anything is really worth salvaging.
I must confess that that dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare. Now, I'm not one to lose hope. I keep on hoping. I still have faith in the future. But I've had to analyze many things over the last few years, and I would say over the last few months. I've gone through a lot of soul-searching and agonizing moments, and I've come to see that we have many more difficult days ahead, and some of the old optimism was a little superficial, and now it must be tempered with a solid realism. And I think the realistic fact is that we still have a long, long way to go, and that we are involved in a war on Asian soil, which, if not checked and stopped, can poison the very soul of our nation.
Right. Now, this was 1967. All right, come here. This was 1967, right? This was 1967, man, right? That this whole Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying, having this whole cold feet about being integrated, about being laid in that burning house. He had a second train of thought, man, right? So he said, man, I think we were better divided, right, than integrated. And this was in 1967. Right. So real quick, before we dig deeper into this, right? My question is, how would this world be, right? If we as a nation, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? What would this world look like if we never integrated, right, with the white man, right? Say if none of this march happened, this dream had never happened. Wonder if we fought for segregation. In the chat, just give me something, you know. This what do you think how this world would look like? Right? Right? That's the question. Right? How would this world look if we never segregated, if we never integrated, right, with our oppressor, with the white man, right? So-called white man. Or any other nation that's not the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. How would this world look, right? Let's dig deep. Let's really think critically, right? How would this world be a better place if we never segregated with our oppressor? I could think of some things right now that just came across my head. But in the chat, Wonder if we wasn't led into this burning fire, right? And if you could, I hope I'm not asking too much, but as you're thinking about this, if you could, right? What is that burning house that we was led into? What is that burning house? Right? Right? How would this world look if we was never segregated? If we was never integrated, Salaki. If we was never integrated, right? With our oppressor, right? How would this world look if we never became integrated, right, with our oppressor, right? Lynching, what you mean by that? Hell, damnation. Expound on that. Explain that. Like, right? How would this world look if we never our own schools? Okay. Obviously, Yagadah, we'll have our own schools, right? Sister Taba said we will have our own banks, airports, hotels. Yeah, now, yeah, right? Sister Anna said we will have our own businesses, communities, fathers in the home. That is big, right? Fathers in the home, right? That's big. Also, Mataza said we will have thriving neighbors and communities, right? God, that's big too. So like y'all was behind, no sweat. You know, I want to expound on that. I want to stay on that. What Sister Anna said, we would have our own. Everyone said Tawab answers. Everyone said Tawab answers, right? Everyone said Tawab answers. Sister Zara Khan says, like, I thought the question was, what does the burning house look like that we were led into? Hell, damnation. Okay, I'm gonna come back to you, Zara Khan. I'm gonna come back to that question because I feel like I was asking too much anyway, and I should have stayed on that one question. But I'm gonna come back to you. Tawabah said we wouldn't be unaliving each other at a high rate. That's right. I mean, all y'all saying some Tawab answers, man. Y'all are ready today. I see that y'all are ready, right? Sister Anna said we would have our own businesses, communities, and fathers in the home, right? So the fathers in the home plays a big part, right? Because since we have been integrated with our oppressor, right? The father's been taken out of the home, right? The father's been taken out of the home. This kind of been like a quid pro quo, right? Quid pro quo means like I scratch your back, you scratch my back. It's kind of been like a favor for a favor, right? You integrate with us, take that black man out of the house, right? And you can depend more on us, right? And just by having the fathers out of the home, right? Right? How did that go? How did that play more into the oppressor's favor? Just by having the fathers out of the home, how did that play more into the hands of the oppressor's favor? I'm gonna get to some scripture in a minute. However, right, this is real. We could eat on this real quick, right? How did taking the fathers out of the home play into the hands of our oppressor? And our oppressor is anyone that is not a part of the Black, Latino, or Native American nation. Just by taking the fathers out of the home, how did that play into the hands of the oppressor? And unprotected women and children. Okay. Unprotected women and children. Okay. Let's get some more. That's a good answer, Truby Yabaka. Let's get some more. It unprotected women and children by taking the father out of the home, right? What else did it do? What else did it force? I don't want to give it away. It led to an ability to pass down the law properly. Sis, right? Okay. Yeah. I think somebody going, okay. It did. What else did it do though? What else did it force? There it is. Let me help you out. What else did it force? I don't want to give it away. What else did it force us to do? By taking the black man out the house, by taking the fathers out the house, what did it force us to do? I guess I give it. What did it force the women to do? If I could lead you there, what did it force the women to do? by taking the fathers out of the home, just by integrating with these people. How did it play into their hands of taking the fathers out of the home? Depend on the government. That's right. Con, welfare. That's right. 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 That's right. That's right. Be dependent on the government. That's right. That's right. That's right. That is right. Right. Also Matazar said our women now have to rely on the oppressor. That is right. That is right. That is right. I know I'm reading these comments fast, but y'all coming in with them. That is right. It forced the woman to now depend on the government, right? To depend on the oppressor, right? For food, shelter, right? That Section 8, right? Right? I believe if the woman's on Section 8, right, it can't be no man in there. It can't be no man in there. You on Section 8. It better not be no man in here, right? If that's the case, you're getting off that. Right? Right? So just by integrating, right? It's no pros by integrating with the oppressor, right? It's all cons, right? Just by integrating with the oppressor, right? Right? We have oppressed our nation by just taking the fathers out of the home, by depending more on our oppressor, right? And first, right? Let's get to it first. Let's get to Genesis 10 and 32. Okay. Because the Most High, he never was with integration, right? He never was with integration, right? The Most High always been about division and still is. He always been about segregation and still is, right? And he had been about this from the beginning, right? He been about this since the beginning. In Genesis 10 and 32, if I could get that Baba Kashan, right? Right? And I believe the Hebrew word for Genesis is bara ashyath. Bara ashyath means beginning, right? So the Most High been about the vision from the beginning. It says, these are the families of the sons of Noah, right? After their generations, right, and their nations. And by these were the nations divided, right, in the flood, in the earth after the flood, right? So the Most High, he always been about division, right? Right? Officer Raj, he said, can't be a felon to receive Section 8 or get certain jobs. Con. You can't. Right? Right? You can't. Right? And to get back on this Genesis 10:32, right? The second half of this verse says, and by these were the nations divided, right? In the earth after the flood. The Most High never meant for things to be together. The Most High never meant for things to be equal. Right? Right? He never meant for that. Right? But MLK, Martin Luther King, he had that spirit, right? He didn't have that spirit to be segregated, right? He had a different spirit. He had a spirit that we could all be together and live a happy life. That we all should be able to get the same opportunities as the other, right? But the Most High, he did not design, right, this world like that, right? He did not design for the Blacks, Latinos, and Native American world to be like that, right? And we're gonna get more into how he designed for the Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to be amongst other nations. But the Most High, he always been about division, right? Always been about division, right? So let's get to get a more clearer understanding, right? Take me to Deuteronomy 7 and 6, Baba Kasha. To get a more clear understanding on what the Most High intended, right, for the Blacks, Latino American world to be like, right? Let's get a more clearer view of what the Most High intended for us to be. the type of people that he attended or that he envisioned for us to be, right? Because it wasn't that MLK spirit. It wasn't to be integrated. That was not it. It wasn't for us to be integrated. It was for us to always, the Most High wanted us to always be segregated, right? All right. So Deuteronomy 7:6, okay? Deuteronomy 7:6, right? For thou art, right, an holy people unto the Lord thy God. So thou, right? So that's the old English word for you, right? For thou art, right, and holy people. And we all know what holy mean. Let me just check the temperature in the chat real quick before I go any further. This is an easy question. What does the word holy mean? Right? Easy question. Holy. In the chat, what does the word holy mean? So we get a clearer understanding of what this point that I'm trying to bring out. For thou art an holy people. There we go. There we go, Yabaka, True Yabaka. Separate. Bam. Right on the nose. Right? For thou art an holy. For thou art an separate. Let's put that synonym in there. Right? Synonyms, right? Have the same meaning of a word. Let's put that synonym in there. For thou art an holy, as separate people, right? Unto the Lord thy God, right? So we are separate. That's right. That's right, Sister Hadasah, to be separate, right? That's damn right. It's to be separate, right? So we are to be separate unto the Lord, right? We are to be a separate people unto God, right? Then it goes on to say, the Lord thy God, right, hath chosen, right? The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. So why would we want to be integrated with all of these other nations that are not the Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans? Why would we want to be integrated with a people that is not holy, that's not separate, that's not chosen, right? That's not special to God. That's what it is. I got it out. Why would we want to be with the nation that is not special unto the Lord thy God, right? And who are these people that this scripture is talking about? The people that this scripture is talking about is the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's what it is, right? For thou art an holy people, a separate people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen, he chosen you, black man, right? He chosen you, Latino, Hispanic man. He chosen you, Native American man, Indian man, right? That should have been the speech that Martin Luther King should have been saying. That's the message that he should have been trying to get across. Instead of trying to integrate, that's to let you know that the Christian people is not in his word. That's how you know the Christian people is wicked, man. They don't know nothing. Because if Martin Luther King knew anything, if this man knew the Bible like he said he did, or portrayed himself to be, right, he would have known this scripture right here. But I guess people attention spans don't get that far, right? Sister Na said we would be creating more inventions. We would have our own style. We would be able to express our own creativity for us. We will be able to focus on different skills for our communities. That's right. Damn right. Get that sister a hand. Damn right. Right? And we will be able to do that, Sister Na, because we are that special to do that. We are the salt of the earth. Right? We are the seasoning of this earth, man. Right? We'll be able to do that because we're special people. That's why we're special to the Lord. That's why we're special to God. Right? That's why. Right? Because we have those abilities to just to create culture. That's why we're special. Right? That's why we're chosen. Right? Damn right. Right? So that speech that Martin Luther King should have been saying on that podium, right? Right? He should have been speaking that we are separate, that we don't need this white man, right? We don't need this man. All of those people that was in, I believe, Washington, D.C. that day, that was a lot of goddamn people. That was a lot of goddamn people. What make you think that those people couldn't rally, right, or agree, right, to the point of being segregated, right? The idea of being segregated is a good thing, right? They could have rallied with Martin Luther King if he would have said his speech that way, right? But he chose the soft route, right? See the men in the ISUPK, we are men of war, right? We not with that soft stuff, man. We not trying to shake hands with the president and just not fight, right? The men in the ISUPK, right? We would do whatever it takes, right, to make sure that we are on top, right? To make sure that we are building this kingdom according to the Most High on these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Right? 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 Martin Luther King needed that mindset, that war mindset, right? I believe on the movie Selma, man. It's one scene in the movie Selma that I think the oppressor had punched Martin Luther King in the face, man. Punched him in the face. And he didn't retaliate. He just said, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Like, come on, man. Right? You can't be no type of leader if you willing to they're gonna just get slapped like you ain't nothing. Just get treated like you ain't nothing. That's not even being even the leaders that's in history, that's not a part of this Black, Latino, Native American race, right? They're not going for that, right? The Adolf Hitlers and the people of the world. You're not about to hit. So why the black man gotta get hit and just say, okay, no, we all right? Nah, fight back. That's that Christian mindset. That Christian mindset of not being this warlike mindset, man. Right? So back to the verse. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, right? The Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, we were chosen to be special unto the Lord thy God, man. That's great to know. And then it goes on to say, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So what did that mean? What did that mean in the chat? Let's keep it active tonight. Let's work out our hands tonight, right? What does that mean, right? What does that mean to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth? And you can put a name on it, right? What does it mean for us, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean for the Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right, to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth? Let's expound on that. Y'all be giving some great answers too, man. What does it mean, right, to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth, right? Because we know what it means to be special. That means of us being holy and separate, that means we are special to the Most High. That's what that means. That's why he's separating us, because we are special, right? Okay. Okay, Sister Tawabah said being chosen by the Most High. Okay. Okay. Generally speaking. Okay. Generally speaking, you're right. Right? Us being above all people upon the face of the earth mean that we are being chosen by the Most High. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Okay. Being chosen by the Most High. Okay. What does it mean to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth? Mean to be chosen by the Most High. Okay. Right. We are his favorite. Yeah. Khan. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So, and if you got some more answers, you can roll them in. So, Martin Luther King, man, he opened up that door. Martin Luther King opened up that door, right? He showed a weakness. He showed a weakness, right? And he showed a weakness with the black race. He showed a weakness that basically through him, he showed that, hey, we could be easily manipulated, right? That's what he showed. That we would tuck our tails in, right? That we would tuck our tails in. He opened up that door, right? But before I get to that, let me get to Deuteronomy 32:8, because he opened up that door, right? He opened up that door, right? And that wasn't something good to do, right? That wasn't something good to do. So now that we have that understanding, that solid understanding that that we were meant to be a separate people unto the Most High, right? That we were meant to be chosen, that we are chosen and special unto the Most High, and we understand that we are supposed to be, that we are above all people upon the face of the earth, right? Right? So, real quick. So Deuteronomy 32:8, right? It says, when the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of children of Israel. So we can understand that Adam was in the beginning. So this the division and us being separated, right? This all in the beginning, right? And we got to understand that Adam was in the beginning. So in the beginning, it's always been division and separation, never equality and integration. That was a bar. It's always been division and separation, right? Never equality and integration. That was a bar, right? It never been that, right? It never been that. Division always been, right, in the Bible, right? That division always been in the Bible, right? It from the beginning, right? And then it started in 1967 once Martin Luther King realized that, hey, so I get emphasize bars, right? Ain't even mean to stumble upon that one, but okay. So it then Martin Luther King realizing that that mistake of him trying to integrate us into this with the oppressor, right? That didn't just start in 1967. That didn't just start of him just thinking like, man, no, this is a mistake. Like this started all the way in the beginning. He just realized it just from everything dawning on upon him, right? He realized that yo, I think I done made a mistake, and I'm leading my people to a burning house. We was never supposed to be integrated. And the reason why I'm leading these people to a burning house is because for real, we're supposed to be divided. We're supposed to be separated. Now I'm leading these people into my people, right? Into a burning house, right? And by leading my people into this burning house, we done adopted. We adopted their customs and we adopted their problems. That's what he realized, right? That's what he realized. But in the beginning of time, right, everything was meant to be divided and separated, right? Let me get verse 9 of Baba Kashah. Baba Kashah, right? Bars. I ain't even mean to say that one. All right, Deuteronomy 32 and 9. It says, for the Lord's portion is his people, right? His people is showing possession, right? It's showing possession, right? The Lord's portion is his people, right? And we all know who the Lord's people is. Should I say it again? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's who the Lord's people is, right? For the Lord's portion is his people, right? Right? Jacob is the lot of his inheritance, right? Real quick, what do you mean by Jacob? Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Let's see who here. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. What do you mean by that? What do we mean by that? That Jacob is the lot of his inheritance, right? What do you mean by Jacob? That Jacob is the lot, right? Who possesses his inheritance, right? Right? Jacob. What do you mean by that? For the Lord's portion is his people. We all know his people is, right? Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. What do you mean by Jacob? This is an easy question. Don't let it trick you. What do you mean by Jacob? That Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. What do you mean by that? By Jacob. What do you mean by that? We should know this. This is an easy one. That by Jacob, right? Jacob is the lot. Who is the lot? Who is the lot of his inheritance? Who is the lot of his inheritance? Not a trick question. Who is the lot of his inheritance? Israel. That's right. Damn right. Damn right. Also, Matazah, Israel. Damn right. Damn right. The 12 tribes of Israel is the lot of his inheritance, man. The 12 tribes of Israel is the inheritance of the Lord, right? The 12 tribes of Israel is the inheritance of the Lord, right? See, a lot of when we say the white man's gonna go into slavery, right? See, our races, right? See, the races is not the races. See, how can I? The races of the white man, there it is. The races of the oppressor is not the races of the blacks, right? The races of the racism that our oppressor has done and is doing is not the same racism as the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. See, it's different, right? See, the racism is not the races that the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans went through, right? So see, the Lord racism is not sexual abuse, right? The Lord racism is not sexual abuse, right? Because we know the oppressors, they like to do a lot of that, right? They like to do a lot of sexual abuse, right? With our people, right? See, no, that's not our racism, right? Right? It's not lynching and keeping you hanging on the tree until you rot, right? That's not our racism, right? The law states, this is a law. The law states that if a man stealeth a man and sell him, right, then he should be put to death, right? That's what they did to us. So when we say when the white man's going to slavery, when we say that, right, that's just bringing justice to what they did to us. That's just bringing justice to what they did to us, right? By stealing us and selling us, right? By hanging us on a tree so that we could be rot, so that we can rot and that that everyone can see, right? By stealing us, taking our women, our children, sexually abusing them, right? So when we say the white man's going to slavery, right, that's just justification, right, to what they did to us, right? That's we're and we're not selling them. Best believe that. When the white man going to slavery, right, we're not selling them, right? They're going to be with us, right? And it's going to be a different type of racism. We ain't going to be doing no sexual abuse and nothing like that, right? It's a different racism, right? So division has always been, right, in the Bible, right, from the beginning, right? Being separate is a good thing. It's not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. Being separate is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Being divided and being segregated is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Being integrated is a bad thing, right? So this is what Martin Luther King did. If I could get Ephesians 4:27, Baba Kusha. This is what Martin Luther King did, right? He opened up that door. He opened up that door, right? And he thought that it was better for the blacks, to have some type of equality when it comes to getting jobs and just certain opportunities, right? That's how he felt, right? But this is what I believe what he meant by when he said that, oh, I think I led my people to a burning house, right? Right? So this is what Martin Luther King did. Ephesians 4:27, right? This is what Martin Luther King did. It says, the Most High said, neither give place to the devil, right? Neither give place to the devil, right? The Most High saying, don't give place to the devil, aka the oppressor, aka the so-called white man, aka anyone, any nation that is not a part of the blacks, Latinos, and Native American nation. So Martin Luther King, what he did with his Christian self, he said, no, I'm going to give a place to the oppressor because I feel as though, that we would be better as a nation if we was to work together, right? If we was to work together, right? And build this world. Because my people, as he was referring to the blacks people, my people is going through a lot of things right now. We got to use different bathrooms. We got to sit in the back of the bus, right? We can't use the elevator. We gotta take the long way to get here, long way to get there, right? So how about this? How about can we stop this and let us integrate with you? Let us show you that we are not just 3/5 of a person, that we are actually a whole person. See, 3/5 compromise. That's that. Come on now. Even the oppressor know that things always been divided and separate. The oppressor doesn't want us to be integrated with them, but instead we fought for us to be integrated with them. It's like if I'm using the proper terminology, it's like I'm gonna use both analogies. Nah, for this scenario, I'm just use one. Salaki. It's like as a man, right? You know this girl is not good for you, right? But you still want to try your hand. This girl is not good for you, but you still want to try your hand. You still want to be with her, right? And she turned you down multiple times, right? To the point, it's just like, okay, dang, what? Come on, you can take me out. Come on, like it was forced. Like that interaction with that girl that you've been longing to be with, that you know is not good for you, that interaction was forced. That is what Martin Luther King, if I'm using the proper analogy here, that is what Martin Luther King did. He basically forced us into a place that was no good for us, right? Black man, by you forcing yourself into a female that's not good for you, knowing that she ain't good for you, you gave place to that devil. Martin Luther King forced his way into being integrated with this with the oppressor, the white man. He gave place to the devil, right? It says neither give place to the devil, man, right? Neither give place to the devil, right? Martin Luther King integrating with our oppressor gave place to the devil. MLK thought, this is what he thought. He said, hey, that we should and we could be equal with our oppressor, right? Right? That's what he thought, that we should and we could be equal with our oppressor. But all he did was led us into a burning house, right? He led us on marches just for us to be beneath our oppressor, right? Right? You force your way into a relationship. Let's generalize it now. Let's take gender out of it. You're forcing your way into a relationship just for you to be on the bottom of the depth chart, just for you to not be the first thing that the person think of when they wake up in the morning, right? That's what you did, right? So he led us on marches just for us to be beneath our oppressor, just for us to be beneath, still to be beneath the white man, right? Right? He thought that we could be in a better place by joining with our oppressor. That's what he thought, right? That's what he thought. But I wondered if it occurred, right, to not only Martin Luther King, and I'm pretty sure it occurred to some people back then living as well, that, hey, we keep getting sprayed down by hoses and being bit up by dogs just from trying to walk here and walk there. How about we just say, you know what? Let's do our own thing, right? And you had some of that with the Black Panthers. If I ain't get my times mixed up, right? You had some of that with the Black Panthers. I believe I'm getting my time mixed up a little bit. But the Black Panthers weren't going for that, right? Right? Even if I'm not mistaken, even the Bloods and the Crips, right? Back during those times, I think that came during the 70s, Salaki, right? Bloods and Crips. I believe that came during like the late 60s, 70s. But I know that the term blood and term Crip is actually it's a word, but it's actually an acronym that stands for something, right? Those gangs, right, was meant to protect, right, against our oppressor. Right? I'm not saying to be a blood was a good thing. I'm not saying to be a Crip is a good thing, anything like that. But historically, right, the Crips and the Bloods, it's an acronym, and I can find it real quick. But the Bloods and the Crips were meant to be a neighboring, like to help keep the neighborhood safe, not to go against each other. right? So I get that later. So giving the place to the devil was an influence, right? It was an influence, right? We was influenced by trying to make this to be better, right? Right? We was influenced into trying to, uh stop trying to we was influenced into trying to get the same jobs as them and to eat what they eat and to dress how they dress. We was influenced into trying to, uh talk how they talk and everything like that, right? Right? We was influenced because we thought that, they was better. Sister Ron said they don't want us to know that part. They don't, right? The Bloods and the Crips was never. It turned out later on down the years, right? Doing the drugs and everything when the oppressor by us letting the oppressor in, right? It wasn't until later on when the Crips and Bloods became, some type of beef with each other, when the drugs came into play, right? When the crack came into play, right? Now it's competition with your brother. So now it's a territorial type of thing, right? Now it's fighting for territories, right? Now instead of us fighting together, we fight with each other because now we're even more oppressed by integrating with our oppressor. So now we can't get those jobs, or not even that. Now we at the bottom. We ain't getting no calls for these jobs. Now we got to do things to help feed our families. Now we got to unalive and sell dope to each other, right? Now we got to do that, right? Sister Ron said their influence was the drugs to fight for survival. That's right. You hit around the nose. Their influence, right, was the drugs and to fight for survival. That is what happened when you gave the devil a place to stay, right? You gave the devil, the oppressor, the opportunity to try his hand. You gave him the opportunity, right, to see how far. This to try stuff. This experiment on you, right? We became weaker as a people by integrating with our oppressor. We became weaker, right? That dream that Martin Luther King had, man, I don't know what type that was, but we became weaker, right? Because now we're going against each other versus trying to build each other up, right? So because of the poverty that our oppressor put us in due to MLK fighting to be equal, we now unalive ourselves, right, Sister Ron? We now fight each other for that survival, right? Nightmare for us. That's right. That's what we do now, right? That's what we do now. We fight each other for survival, right? Hey man, you can't be doing this on my block. Who said this is your block? This is nobody's block. This is not even our land. I mean, this, like, you know what I mean? Who said that? Hey, bro, you violate. Now I got to do this to you. Now I got to do that to you, right? You in my territory, right? You mess with my connect. You doing this and the third. Whole time we just weakening our people. We getting strung out on drugs. So we're weakening them mentally and physically and emotionally. Just a whole round psychological effect, right? Them drugs, they just, they just mess with you, right? Right. You go from being clean to using again, to being clean, using again, right? It's that nightmare. It's a nightmare that our people don't see, right? Because of Christ. That's right. That's the nightmare, right? And because of that damn Martin Luther King and that damn Christianity, right, of being so passive, I'm not even gonna say passive aggressive, but just being so passive, right? That just led to our whole turmoil, to our whole damnation, right? Instead of fighting for our businesses, right? Instead of fighting for our, okay, this is our side of the land. Y'all still over there. This is us over here. Don't mess with us. You know what I mean? Don't. That should have been the territory fight right there, right? This is our land, Blacks, Latino, Native American land, right? And y'all go over there. This is our part, and y'all part over there. Leave us alone, right? We doing what the Most High say do. We're separate. We're divided. We're following God, right? But the Christian church don't teach you that, and it's evident with Martin Luther King, and it's still evident today because people are still all over the news, singing hymns, Negro spirituals, and everything like that. I was watching the daggone inauguration, and they had a black man, I guess reciting the I Have a Dream speech in front of Donald Trump. Talking about some damn free at last. And he was real passionate about that. You know what I'm saying? That's that Caesar Borgia. That's that Caesar Borgia. That's not the same. That's not the same. That's not the same God that we serving in here. Facts. I saw that on that. Damn right, sis. Right. I saw that on the Shade Room, Instagram. That brother was there on the podium saying, free at last, thank God Almighty, free at last. And Donald Trump just having that little stale face. You know that Donald Trump face. Probably like, look at this nigga. Don't know what I have planned for them. And that's something I'm gonna bring up as well, right? Don't know nothing that I have planned. Right? So the white man don't have to work as hard, right? Unaliving us, because by letting him in here, we adopted their customs and we unalive each other, right? We've taken on their savage ways. Damn right, we did, right? By integrating with MLK and them, right? We doing the oppressor job, unaliving each other. We ain't gotta do it. Of course, they still unalive us though, right? They still do it. You know, they still got their foot on our necks while we saying I can't breathe. They still shooting us in our backs while we trying to get to our house. They still messing with us when we just trying to walk home with a hoodie on our head. And all we got is a thing of Skittles and an Arizona tea. Right? Right? We still getting oppressed and unalive in our own homes, right? In our own homes. Know what I'm saying? Screaming Jesus at our last words like the Bloody Mary. That's still happening, right? You know, that's still happening. But us doing it to each other is like the cherry on top. Us doing it, us unaliving each other is like the cherry on top. The more we can depopulate these Negroes, hey, the best we can do. Damn right. The list is long and tragic. Damn right. I probably missed some. Right? Right? We still they still building up walls, right? Walls that are not trying to let our Latinos, our Mexican people, our tribe of Issachar people in here, man. That's what they doing. Trump ready for that. Like that's one of the first things he gonna do. He gonna work on that deportation, deporting people. Yeah, he gonna work on that wall, and he gonna work on getting our brothers, Issachar brothers and sisters up on out of here. That's the first thing he doing, right? Because we gave place to him, right? All started with Martin Luther King, because we gave place to him. Right? That was just Martin Luther King way of integrating with the oppressor, with just the integrate with just the white man way of saying thanks. Like now we're gonna, you just played into our hand. Thank you. right? So the white man don't have to work as hard on allowing this because we'll do it ourselves, right? We will steal from ourselves, right? Right? We will steal from ourselves, Sister Mariah said, and take citizenship from children born of immigrants. Damn right. It's gonna get funky. It's gonna get funky real quick, right? Right? It's gonna get funky real quick, right? And so we will steal from ourselves, right? Because we have to survive off each other, right? That's what we gotta do. We gotta gain. We gotta have a person to gain and survive off each other. So we're gonna steal from each other, right? Also, we're gonna sleep with each other's spouses and not think nothing of it, right? That's what we're gonna do. Know what I'm saying? Not think nothing of it, right? And we're gonna work for the white man, right? Instead of building our own businesses and jobs, because we feel as though that's the right thing to do, right? We don't feel as though that if we had a black man like the Commander General Yohana, right? If they it would be that's the end of the world. Let the powerful man like the Commander General Yohana take place and run his world according to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Right? They're gonna think he's the damn Antichrist. Know what I'm saying? Right? They're gonna think he's the damn Antichrist by actually following these laws, statutes, and commandments according to the Bible. And if I'm not mistaken, don't they get sworn? Don't presidents get sworn in by having their right hand on the Bible? Right? Know what I'm saying? So it would be only right for a man like Commander General Yohana to get this, to make this world a damn better place, right? Right? It would be brotherhood and sisterhood. Know what I mean? This world ain't got no brotherhood, no sisterhood, right? Got the damn black man saying free your last in front of the white man, right? Ain't no brotherhood, sisterhood in that. You know what I'm saying? So our oppressor, right, put us in poverty so that it would be easier to commit these crimes, right? It all played a part, right? He put us in poverty, right? So that it would be easier to commit crimes, right? He put us in these Section 8 buildings, right? So that it could be no man in there, right? Damn right, Matazah. They swear on the Bible that none of them follow. Understand? Damn right, Officer Matazah. They swear on that damn Bible that none of them follow or understand. If I ain't mistaken, your boy Obama, I think he a Muslim, something like that. Like he like a, he adopt everything. You know what I'm saying? That just go to show that they do everything for clout, right? They do it just for show, right? So MLK fought so hard. Martin Luther King fought so hard by giving the devil a place to stay, just for us to depend more on him and be even more oppressed. I mean, we just been hitting that for the past hour, so like it don't get no clean as that, right? The devil is someone that is not a part of the Black, Latino, white American, and us, Slocky, of the Black, Latino, and Native American race, Slocky, right? Let's get that established, right? For those people that's just tuning in, not saying that in the chat, right? Okay. And the reason why we are against each other, right, is because we as a nation is poor due to the MLK marches and quote unquote dream. Marching us right to damnation, marching us right to a damn burning house, marching us right to damn integration, right? This is the result of giving the devil a place to stay. The result of giving the devil a place to stay is by putting us in poverty. Is by filtering in drugs into our society and having us strung out and having us want to unalive each other for territories that we don't own or nothing. That's owned by the damn government, but that's owned by the oppressor. Right? This is the result of giving the devil a place to stay. Right? By adopting these customs. Right? By getting strung out on drugs. Right? By suffering the effects of being on drugs. By suffering the effects of being on drugs. By suffering the fact of having strokes. Right? By suffering the notion of not having your marbles all there. Because them drugs ate up them brain cells. You haven't been a part of no war or nothing like that. But those drugs you've been on caused you to have some type of trauma, right? That messed up your brain cells. Now you are very emotional to some things. Now you are very quickened to anger. Now your communication skills is not what they should be. And that could be slurring of speech or just be just not knowing how to communicate because you only know one way. Right? That's what the trauma of being on drugs happens. That's what that do. Right? It gives you that notion of being you're not yourself if I'm not on drugs, or I'm not myself if I'm not selling drugs or getting money. That's the trauma, right? That's the trauma of Martin Luther King integrating with the white man, and that white man bringing poverty into our side to our society. That's that result. Now we all messed up in the head as a people, right? Now we gotta learn how to be a brother and learn how to be a sister, right? Now we gotta offend our brother and our sister, right, 1,000 times before we actually try to get it right. Now we have to learn how to take constructive criticism versus thinking that everything is against them, against us. Because as a people, we can't talk to each other as a black man, or black woman, and try to pour into each other without somebody getting offended. That is what happens when you give. That's the result that you get when you give the devil a place to stay. Now you feel as though that you're some type of somebody because you done unallowed a couple people, or that you done went to prison for this amount of time, right? So now that is a result right there, because now you feel as though that, can't nobody tell me nothing. I've been in the trenches. The whole time we've been living in the trenches ever since. We've been oppressed ever since. You just been more oppressed by the result of the devil, right? So let me get verse 28, Baba Kashan Salaki. I had to stay on that one for a long time. Had to get my point across. I hope I ain't putting about it. If you understand what I'm saying, let me get a 1 in the chat. I hope I'm not over unalive. I don't want to say the K word. Right? Damn right. We find pride in the oppression. Damn right, Officer Mataza. We find pride in that. We find pride in that. Like, nigga, you ain't do more than me. You ain't do more than me. Right? You ain't struggle more than me. Right? Nigga, we been struggling. So you just struggle more just because you chose to. You chose to daggone be more into that struggle. Right? Shoot, that's what it is. So Ephesians 4:28, right? All right. Damn right. One was damn right, damn right, damn right, damn right. All right. So Ephesians 4:28, right? It says, okay, let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor. It is the Most High is telling you that, hey, don't steal from your brother, don't steal from your sister, right? Don't do that. Don't give the devil a place to stay, right? And don't steal from your brother, your sister. However, work for it, okay? Work for it. So how does that work? How does that look working for it, right? Because we are already living and we already go to slaves every day, right? Our job is our slavery, right? So how does that look? Okay, that looks like going to your slavery, but actually having a plan, right? And that plan is, okay, I'm not going to steal from my brother or my sister, right? However, I'm going to go ahead and live in this oppressed world, right? And work this job. And what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to set a timeline to where, okay, I'm going to stack enough money so I can do this. And what is this? Working with his hands, the good thing which is good. So the Most High is telling you, like, yo, working with your hands, that's cool. That's good. That he may have to give to him that needeth. Slack. So basically what this scripture is saying, right? You work, right? Have your plan. Have your plan to where the point where you work so hard enough, right, that you can work hard enough to be able to pick Officer Yagadan on because he need a hand. You're gonna work hard enough so you can pick on Sister Tawabath on because she needed too. Right? Now you're building a nation. Now you're building something. Right? Because you're not stealing from your brother, your sister, right? Khan, damn right, Khan, sir. Right? Now you're not Shalom Yahabashim Yashabakata, Commander Yohana. So now you're not stealing, right, from your brother, right, or your sister, right. Now you're actually going to your slave, and now you have a plan, right, to where now, okay, I'm going to build my nation now. I'm going to work hard enough so I can build me a black business for my nation, right? I'm going to work hard enough so I can pit on my blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, brothers and sisters, right? I'm not going to give this devil a place to stay. I'm going to build. I'm going to keep being segregated, right? I want to build on this segregation. I don't want to be integrated, right? I'm going to build an empire to where I'm going to build a segregated empire for my blacks, Latino, and Native American people because they're the one that need it, right? You see the oppressor doing it all the time. You see the oppressor doing it all the time. Sir. You see the oppressor doing it all the time, right? Pitting on they offspring. You see them doing it all the time, right? Now they CEOs and they bosses, right? Now they CEOs and bosses. They is not as qualified as you, right? They're not as qualified as you, right? But guess what? They're now, just because they people started that business, now, nah, I want them over you. That's what that's what we need to do, right? That's what as the Black, Latino, Native American race need to do, right? We need to build our own segregation, right? Build our own business, put our own people on, so we can flourish, right? Right? And the only way to learn how to do that is to be underneath this truth under the Commander General Yohana, man, and the ISUPK, man. Learn this brotherhood and this sisterhood so you can know how to build an empire. So you can know how to do it the right way by following the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's the only way. That's the only way. Right? That's the only way. Right? So our people need to be in a place that they can flourish. Right? That should have been the speech that Martin Luther King should have been saying on that damn podium, right? His speech should have been about division, right, and being separate and staying that way, right? That should have been it. His speech should have been about how we can be as a people, how we can not unalive and steal from each other, and how we should be able to work to a greater cause by building our own empire, by building our own community. That should have been the message. That should have been the message, right? So instead of trying to unalive each other for a personal gain, right? Put your pride aside, right? Put your pride to the side and try to learn how that brother or sister got to where they were at, right? So just for clear understanding, right? I'm gonna put my pride to the side if Trooper Yabakar, right? He got a whole business that's flourishing, right? Like, man, he's selling them snow cones. He making a lot of money selling them snow cones. Man, right? Now, if I was to adopt the custom of my oppressor, I would want to what? Rob him or trying to unalive him to take all his money. That's what I would want to do. If I was to take that Christianity, to adopt that custom of our oppressor, right? But instead, no. Right? You put your pride to the side. You know what? Hey, brother, show me how you work this machine, man. Show me how you start your business, man. Right? And now we got two businesses. Yabakar got a snow cone business, and I got a snow cone business. That now we're about to build an empire. Now we're about to get a whole building. Now we're about to get a whole incorporation off of damn snow cones. Just from us not fighting each other or not trying to or not being envious amongst one another. Right? We learned how to build together, and that's that brotherhood that's being taught in the ISUPK. You only get taught that here. You will not get taught that in no with any other affiliation with any other Israelite group. You would not get taught that there, right? You would get taught that in here, how to build that brotherhood, right? How to learn how to love one another, right? And that is showing love. That's love right there, right? That's love that Yabakar would show me of having to get how to put money into my pocket versus trying to just be greedy and not trying to show me the way. That's love, right? So due to us integrating with the oppressor, everyone is not getting hired for jobs, right? Just from Martin Luther King integrating with the oppressor, we're not getting hired for these jobs, right? We ain't. Our resume can meet every standard, and we still don't get hired. Why is that? Because we integrated with our oppressor. We gave that devil a place to stay. Now he playing on our top, right? He playing on our top, meaning that he playing on our head. He playing on us, right? Right? We are at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to jobs because we integrated with our oppressor, right? See, Creflo Dollar and Jay-Z's of the world, right? Them other A-list famous black people, they're not creating jobs for us, right? They're not creating jobs for us. Shoot, in fact, they will hire someone else. There's not a black, Latino, Native American to run a business. Matter of fact, put it like this, right? Let's bring more context to it real quick. If your car broke down, now let's keep it a band. Let's keep it a band. I mean, let's keep it 100. If your car broke down, right? No, no. I'm gonna put myself into it. I'm gonna put myself into the situation. So I had a situation where one of the previous cars I had, right? Someone hit me. All right. And my front bumper, was messed up. So, the person that I was referred to, was a black brother, right? And had an official business and everything, official tissue. You know what I'm saying? Boom. He got approved to work on my car through the insurance agency. So he was real deal, right? This work should have lasted at least about no longer than a week or two. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad. This brother had my car for damn near 2 months. For damn near 2 months, right? Right? So it's like for he had my car for damn near 2 months, right? So basically, you know what I'm saying, this brother played a part on me like, well, he a black brother, he'll be able to understand. He kept giving me the run around, and to the point that I had to get angry, right? And go get my car and with force, right? I had to go do that. And I had to take it to the oppressor, right? And my oppressor, not my oppressor, but the oppressor was able to fix my car in like 3 to 5 days. Right? Right? That right there just showed you that brother that had my car, right? First, he didn't understand the brotherhood, and two, he adopted the custom of the oppressor. Shoot, he just oppressed me even more, right? Know what I'm saying? He oppressed me even more, right? It's to the point now. My point was saying it's to the point now where brothers and sisters, they would rather take their car or something like that to the oppressor versus letting a black man work on their car because they know that white man gonna get it right versus that black man. Even though that white man gonna probably tax us on it, it's gonna be fixed. You ain't got to worry about waiting all this long and this, that, and the third, right? We got to get out of that mindset of trying to get over each other for a personal gain. Mind you that this brother had my insurance money. I had to go to court to try to get that back, but that's long gone. That's long gone. Right? That's long gone. Know what I'm saying? So that's why as a nation, right? As a nation, man, we got to learn how to not try to how to not let the devil in, man, and how to not get over on each other for personal gain, man, and how to build each other up, man, right? Because we was always meant to be separate and divided, man, right? Right. And let me get for the last half, let me get let me get Second Ezra 6 and 54, Baba Kashan. Right? So So little do these brothers know, man. See, MLK, he adopted being integrated, man. He adopted that, and that just flourished over all the black people, man. That you know, it went over everybody. It came that integration spirit became, everybody thing, right? Because now we adopted the oppressive customs, and also, know what I'm saying, we don't know how to be brotherly or sisterly to each other, right? Right? Oh, Shalaki. Have second Ezra 6 and 54, Baba Kashan. But let's pull up that link. Salaki, if you could, Baba Kashan. Let's pull up that link. Right? Let's pull up that link, Baba Kashan, about that article about 4 takeaways from Trump's second inaugural address. Let's pull up that, Baba Kashan. Damn right. Right? So, right, I want to go to number 1, Bob Kashan. The water, sir. Right? Let's go to number 1. Right? So, so now, right, we have an understanding that, yes, that we are separate, right? And we was never made to be equal, right? We was always made to be divided, right? That's just what it is. We was always, from the beginning of time, we was always made to be divided, and we was never made to be equal, right? We was always chosen to be separate unto him, right? But this is what Martin Luther King opened up the door to. Guys like this guy, Trump, right? So one of the 4 takeaways from the second inauguration of Trump, man, this is one of them that they said. So they say, number 1, the country got a better idea of what Trump will focus on, right? It said, Trump said he will quickly sign executive orders related to deportations, energy, tariffs, and more. He said he would declare a national emergency at our southern border, halting immigration and deporting criminal immigrants. Come on, man. How can Martin Luther King talk about making this world a better place and talk about integration? And what is Donald Trump trying to do? Donald Trump is doing what in the chat? It ain't no big secret. Ain't no big secret. And this is on MLK Day. Right? What is Trump doing? Know what I'm saying? He basically telling you what he want to do. But on Martin Luther King Day, this is what he's saying. The day of integration, the day of letting freedom ring, the day of all of this, right? Trump is saying what? Just from that short paragraph. What is Donald Trump saying? I'll read it again. Trump said he will quickly sign executive orders related to deportations, energy, tariffs, and more. He said he would declare a national emergency at our southern border, halting immigration and deporting criminal immigrants. What is this guy trying to do? On the day of integration, on the day of coming together, what is Donald Trump doing? In the chat, Baba Kashan, if you could, somebody. Segregation. He's trying to segregate. Damn right, Officer Mataza. He's trying to segregate on the day of integration. Ain't that something? Come on, man. That's what he doing. He trying to separate our Issachar brothers and sisters, right? That's what he doing. This is supposed to be the land of the free, quote unquote, right? But he's saying, nah, we ain't gonna do that. He say, we will do it at a level nobody has ever seen before. So you ain't gonna see how the way he about to take control of this. Trump promised. He promised this. He said He also said he would declare a national energy emergency, would rescind the Green New Deal and any mandate to produce more electric vehicles. Okay. Da 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 da. Let's scroll down to 2, Baba Kashan. This is crazy. All right. This is crazy right here. Right? Here we go. Number 2, he addressed this. He said, yeah, damn right, says Ron. He doing the damn most, right? But we knew this was coming on the day of integration, on the day of Martin Luther King Day, you know. So number 2, this what he gonna do though. This is what he gonna do. There was a lot he didn't talk about in his formal address, notably January 6th and his promises of political retribution, but he did later. So let's scroll down a little bit because he talking about them people that rushed the Capitol January 6th, right? Okay, I'm gonna start. I like this right here. So it says, but Trump used the charges as a rallying cry with his base, right? So they're the oppressor. So Trump, he trying to use this them damn heathens going up to the Capitol as he's saying that this is a cry, right? He's saying this is a cry for them, a cry for help for them, basically. A short time after his inaugural address, he had much more to say in his off-script remarks to supporters. He said, I was going to talk about the J6 hostages. Hostages? These are criminals. The J6, he even got a damn nickname for them. The J6 sound like a damn band. I was going to talk about the J6 hostages, right? Pardon all of them. All right, you know what I'm saying? He said, I was going to talk about the J6 hostages, Trump said in the Emancipation Hall and the Capitol after his formal address with House Speaker Mike Johnson standing off to Trump's left. But it's action, not words that count. And you're going to see a lot of action. So that, right, sister, I'm not like, damn, like, he get his people off the hook, boy. Like, J6 is a mark of the Central Park 5, I believe. Hey, that is a damn shame. That is a damn, he's making a mockery, man. If our people don't see this, right? And I don't care if our people voted for Trump or not, right? Just a part of just voting in general is just it's just wicked, right? It's just wicked. If you don't see the wickedness in this, right? Nothing never goes right when we vote, when voting happens. Nothing ever goes right, right? Let's scroll down because I know I saw something up there that he gave a praise. He gave a praise to the black people that supported him. Scroll down a little bit more, Baba Kasha. I ain't want to give it away, but I was just appalled by this. I'll scroll down to 3. It might be on 4. Despite pledging not domestic reason. Keep scrolling down, Baba Kashan, Salakia. This is crazy. He can against the Russians. Scroll down. I think it's in 4, Salakia. I believe it's in 4 because I read it and I was like, God. Oh, but the Niagara Songs troll. Okay, let's scroll now. I think it's coming up. Salakia. There it is. Yep, right there. So it's a Trump nodded to his improvements in the election with Black and Latinos voters, particularly men. To the Black and Hispanic communities, thank you for the trust and love you gave to me, Trump said, adding, we set records and I will not forget. Come on, man. Trump did win a record percentage of Latinos for a Republican, 46% to exit polls. He only won 11% of Black voters, but did see improvement with Black men. But then Trump noted that his inauguration was taking place on Martin Luther King Jr. Day and vowed, we still strive to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true. How? How was you going to make this man Martin Luther King dream come true? You know, if Martin Luther King's quote unquote, you know, dream was for integration, but later on, right, he said he was leading his people to burn the house. Come on, man. Right? Oh, then it say here, Salaki. That was just gonna be the last thing. It say here. Later, Trump vowed to sign an executive order to rename the Gulf of Mexico. The name cartographers gave it, dating back to the late 16th century, the Gulf of America. Come on, dog. Come on, man. If our Black people don't see what exactly is going on right now, right? I don't know what else to say, right? If our Black people, quote unquote, say that they voted and they still found themselves in a place of oppression, okay, something got to change. Next election, something got to change, man. Because nothing is going in for the favor of you Black man or Black woman, Latino or Native American. Well, it's not working, right? Apparently, Trump got the Latinos in his hand, man. 40%, mainly of those were mainly Latinos voted for this man, right? Then he trying to change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Come on, man. Right? Come on, man. Right? That is what happens. Right? And he even referred back to Martin Luther King like a smack in the face. This is what happens when you let the oppressor in. This is what happens when you try to integrate versus segregate. This is what happens when you try to bring equality over division. This is what happens. This is what happens when you do not separate from any other nations that is not the so-called Black, Latino, Native American. A whole mockery is what happens, right? Trauma is what happens, right? Right? Man, listen, taking the Black man out the house is what happens, right? This is the result of Martin Luther King having that dream. This is the result of Martin Luther King integrating our boys and our girls in the schools, right? Because now they're learning, right, how the oppressor took over this land. They're learning how the oppressor took over this land from our brothers and sisters that was first founded on this land, right? They're learning that. They're not learning the real of it, right? They're not learning. They learning to be okay. They learning for it to be okay for you to be LGBTQIA and LMNOP in the schools. They learn that is okay. They learn that you is not your gender, that you is actually your pronoun. Right? By integrating with the oppressor, right? You are now brainwashed not only yourself but your children. Right? But you know what? That's all right. Because that's why you got brothers and sisters in here in the ISUPK, right? That's what we go do. We go fishing and we are the ones that's going to establish, right, order under Commander General Yohana, under these laws, statutes, and commandments. right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to teach our sons and daughters, right, the right way. We're going to teach them that it is okay to be segregated. We're going to teach them that it is okay to sit down when you're in school during the Pledge of Allegiance. We're going to build educators in this truth to the point that we don't need the public school system, right? That we will have people like myself, an educator, that we will have people like myself and Sister Ra'ah and other people that's in this nation that's good with children, right? We're going to have people like us to build this nation. That is our calling. That is the dream, right? That is the vision from the Most High, right? That is the vision from the Most High, right? We was never created to be equal, and we was always created to be divided, all right? And so with that, all right, we are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, all right, the Commander in Johanna, all right? Rule for a new brother or sister, okay? When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months, all right? They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves, right, of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it, all right? After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister, all right? There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry, all right? Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3, 8, and 10 means 10th in the Hebrew, my shira, right? 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, all right? Give to the church department or teacher. Priest fund is free will. Free will offering for priests is not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Holy convocations. I believe we are getting ready for the Passover. That's going on in April. If I'm mistaken, I believe that's the next High Holy Day. Also, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, all right, you have to start wearing all black. All right, it means I have black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. All right, and with that, all right, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakatah to the brothers. Shalom Yahweh Shemalatah Ba'Shem Yahushua to the sisters. Shalom.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're 1 West.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Crisis Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's class. April the 11th, we got the black party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua,
we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Shalom.